sounds like you are storing stuff in a location that you don't know. So let's just review the storage locations that you should double check. Now you say you've already cleared off all the temporary files, so I will assume that that means that you went into File, Preferences, Media Cache, and you cleared it out. So all of these things would have been clear. But unfortunately, even if you do all of these clear, there are still other places that it stores information that doesn't get cleaned out. It's particularly this temporary file one. It doesn't tell you what it's clearing out, but it doesn't clear all of them. And a lot of it has to do with the AI media that you're creating. I don't believe that's is included in this clearing out. So the next thing you really should be doing is looking at where exactly is the information being stored. You should click on the Folders tab, and then you should look to see what is this location. This default storage location gets a whole bunch of directories underneath it, into which a lot of information gets stored that is not cleaned out. So you should look to make sure that you're actually storing it to the proper location. Proper location, to the location that you think you want to do it. And the other thing that you should be thinking about or double checking is that you're not actually sending everything up into their cloud server, because you have a limited amount of space there, and you may be sending it up there accidentally or as a duplicate for what you're actually storing on your own hard drive. So anyway, for sure, check to see whatever the base location is. Check some of these where these locations are. But then let me just point out a couple of other places that you should also look for perhaps extra files. And let me just drag in my own Windows Explorer here. And if we go into, I happen to create my own area where I have all my stuff. But if you change that default location, then you get all these folders here. And you got AI erasing, which of course is, like, well, okay, I won't go into what all these are, but this is a new tool that they provided. AI, media, and AI Ultra HD. There could be stuff in these algorithm caches in these locations. Now these do hang around. They can most likely be cleared out if they're not part of a current project. However, they don't really take up any space, so that's not something of an issue. Let's see here. Backup. You could have a lot of stuff in there that you think you have. One of the things I noticed that doesn't get cleared out are voiceovers and renders and things like that. Let me see if there's anything else here. Recorded. I don't have anything in here. Oh, I do have something in here. And these again, like if you do the temporary, so we have all of these recorded videos, okay? And let's just see what happens if I go back over to the preferences and clear out all of my extra media. Okay, I'll clear out this, I'll clear out this. Clear out this, clear out this. So pretty much I cleared all of this stuff out, okay? And then let's just go ahead and call this up again. And look at this. This recorded information here, that didn't get cleared out. If we right-click on it, okay, let's go in here, open this up. Videos, Wondershare. Record it. Okay, so this didn't get cleared out, and what I wanted to do there is I wanted to see how much information there's 66 items, and let's see how much that takes up. It doesn't look like it takes up, well, 3 gigabytes, so there's something there. Anyway, the point is that there are other areas. Now, believe it or not, even when you get through with all of these, there's still other locations. Now, maybe you only have one of these locations because you haven't created a separate storage area like I have. But if you go into your C drive and you go down to users and you go into your user, whatever it is, and you go into this. This is a hidden folder, app data. And in here you have it twice. You have local and roaming. And you go into roaming and you see that that's a duplicate of what we have. Okay, sorry, we didn't get in far enough. So there could be stuff in these folders that hasn't gotten cleared out. So this is one location to look. And also within the app data, it's not only roaming, but it's also local. Local really actually is where your installation stuff goes. And you can see there's a Wondershare in there. Here's Wondershare Filmora. And this is where all of your installations go. And once you get a new version, then it kind of clears out the previous version. But they're still basically there. Not quite visible here on the screen. Maybe if I move it up a little bit. The current installation has like 543 items. This was the previous version I had there. It's only 25 items. But the point is that there are information things in here that also take up space. So you gotta be careful what you mess around with in here. But there may be information in here that didn't get cleared out. So this is another place to look. Another place to look is probably in program data. And you can go down here to Wondershare Filmora. And this may be where they generate the all of the subfolders from. To see here if there's anything in here. Not necessarily, but anyway, it's something to check. Because from the description you're getting, your computer is definitely trying to store information at some location where it can't. So I would just recommend you look at these other places as well and try to get them cleared out. But the big thing is, I know there's a limited free storage space or something on on their web server, cloud server. And that's a setting that you can change. Make sure you don't send anything up there unless you're paying for it and you have a larger storage space up there. So that would be my next step, would be to figure out exactly where stuff is getting stored to, because most likely it's being stored in a location where you don't have enough space.